Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm on today for another slow card making day. Now I've been at my storage bay and I've been looking through my craft boxes. This is one book I came across and that of things that I did way back in the day, and that was, let me straighten back up that camera, the iris folding. Or what I used to call, what I morphed it into was, what do I call it? Corner folding. So, I just quickly flick through my book. These were patterns I did years ago, years and years ago. And, made up some of my own patterns, you know. And put some templates in there, and that was when I was doing iris folding, and then you can sort of see as I get into the book that I start to do different things. I think a lot of these patterns too, or the ones that I made up, were online, but they're not now. But that one used to come up really nice, the cotton reel. Some of them were printed off the internet. I think I was in a yeah, see there's someone's name there. I was in a free iris folding group or something like that. That was like eons ago. So these were just for my personal use, all these ones that I printed out. See, that was a pattern that I made. That was back in 2004. That was probably one of my first ones. 2006. There's some there that say, yeah, so 2004 would have been around when I first started, I'd say, to do that. That's another one of mine. The all these. So these baubles, they were really popular back in the day. I know in the group that I was in, they were really popular. Oh, there's all sorts of things in there. See, these are other people's patterns, which I wouldn't share online. This one here of the Titanic, when did I do that? 2004. I've got it here because it actually got published in a magazine, a Papercraft magazine. Here's all the info for it there, and they sent it back. And they wanted me to publish like all the tips and tricks of what I did in it. So that was pretty cool. I can't remember where the magazine's gone now. It'd be somewhere in my stuff. But yeah. But when I seen this, when I was fishing through the craft stuff, I thought, well, I could put something like this on a tag, and put it in a junk journal. So I came across this one, these two, the shoe and this one, and I thought, wow, that could be really nice on a tag, you know, just to make something special in a junk journal. I also came across, like, I did a lot of Asian inspired cards as well. Some of them are just absolutely beautiful, and I never got rid of these. I thought, because I know my daughter took a lot of my cards when she went off to uni, and you know, just to give out to friends and things, and I swiped these before she took them, because I just wanted to keep them, because they're works of art. They're not, I don't know. So those ones I kept. There's a few others I kept too, but so yeah, there's a whole book of, and the ones that I did keep are all my precious corner folding ones. I'll show you that. So that was one of them. That was my first one. These were very, very simple ones, and I had these patterns for sale on my blog, and that was the first time I'd actually sewed on any cards. These ones, I loved these ones. These ones are so beautiful. I think they had faux sewing. Yeah, I actually pricked holes all the way around, and just with a fine marker I just joined it all together so it looked like real sewing, but it wasn't. Same on these ones. So these ones were called, these were my corner folding patterns, and the reason being that is that they weren't all iris folding the spiral. You can see here where I've folded a corner and sat that in. See, the typical iris folding pattern has a spiral in it. Okay, that's a typical iris folding pattern. You got the spiral and it goes around. So you're folding a piece of paper and it's just going round and round and round and round into a spiral. And some of the patterns I was wanting to do didn't suit that, or they just didn't look nice. So I invented my own fold. It's a little, I found it was, some of the simple ones were a cross between paper piecing and iris folding. Here's another one that I didn't sew on. It's got the faux sewing, and that was done with a white gel pen. These are pretty. So all these ones I kept in a this scrapbook, because I just wanted to showcase them. I can't show you the whole page because this I'm recording with a video cam, and it flicks if the light gets all funny. So now these were my paper folding flowers. These were I guess my crowning project in the corner folding, and I just absolutely loved doing these. Okay, that was the other page. And I just absolutely loved doing these flowers. Absolutely loved it. Oh, there's another page of them here. Okay. Frangipani and little fuchsia and... Okay, then I did a page of cats. And I still have all these patterns, so, and then I did a page of babies and those ones. I think that was it. Yeah, so they were my corner folding adventures. So what I want to do today is have a play with this pattern. And I want to turn it into like a tag in a junk journal. Okay, for some reason I don't have access to this cutout. This is for another one, a different one. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is make my own cutout. That's not hard. So we're just going to stick this to the pattern and draw around the outside. Alright, take it off. Alright, so I've got this pattern for the right one now. And what we need to do then is just cut it out. So this is what I would do in the day when I'd make a pattern. I would sit down and cut a like a silhouette of it. There we go. So we've got the silhouette and the cutout of it. Now what you need to do then is trace this, okay, onto your this piece of paper, onto where you want to put your picture. And I'm just going to, now bear in mind, this is going to, what you see on the top is going to be the back. Okay, so everything you're working on, everything you're working on now is going to be the back. So you've just got to bear that in mind. So yeah, okay, this is the template. I'll just write on this, so remember to keep that. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it out again, which is going to bore you to tears. But I can speed this up. There we go, and you've got another another piece there if you want to use that on something as well. You know, you could you could do this all black, or you could draw her hat. Where does it come? It comes up here. You could draw her hat, and you could do something with that. I've done that in the past too. All right, we'll just put them aside, put the template aside, and the wrong template aside. And I think we better bring up our craft mat. To do this on. Right. What we do first is we stick the pattern down. Because I don't know how long I want my tag, I think I might leave that size at the moment. I'm going to tape. Now you could stick this down with some washi tape. That would be good on this part, but when you do this part here, it pays to have some good sticky tape. Now, I got into the storage bay and I found my box of paper. See it all? I've just got oodles and oodles. I'm not going to show it all on camera, but these were all my papers that I used to do iris folding with back in the day. So what you need to do now is figure out what colors you want things. Alright, that's a few that we can work with. So now I'm just going to decide what colour her hat is, what colour her skin would be, all that sort of stuff. This little pattern here, which I should have traced when I was on, had the light box on. Where's my thing's gone? Oh, here's my pencil. Yeah, I might be able to. I'll do it at the end. Okay. All right. What you do is on these things. Just bear with me because it's been such a long time since I've done this. I'm just going to decide on what colour to do the hat, and I think I'll go with these sort of tones, not the pink one. Or should I? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll stick with these sort of tones. Alright, now the first fold, you've got to follow the numbers on here. The first fold here says it's a double fold. Okay, I've got written here double fold. So what I do is I fold one edge, right, sit it on there, and I fold the other edge that's going to match it, like that, and that gives me a double fold. That gives me a fold that's neat on one side and the other side. So what I'm going to do now if it encroaches out of the way, this is what I mean about slow card making. It's a real, it's a real art form, this paper art. Okay, so what I do then is just find that fold, tape it down. Don't worry about any tape that comes over here, but don't let any tape get in your picture. Okay, that's the one rule. Okay, now you can clip it off on this side and just lay it down on there. So that's number one done. Okay, let's go on and do number two. Now you can't see this until it's finished, or you can cheat. Back in the day I used to cheat, and I used to flip it over like this to see if I liked it, and then I would flip it back again. But let's not cheat today. So the other ones, we got 2, 3, 4, 5 up to number 9. They are just going to be just normal one folded like this. Put your tape down. Now it can get quite bulky on the back, so bear in mind what type of paper you use is how thick it's going to turn out on the back, or you know how thick your card will be. But I find if you're doing nice crisp folds and you're keeping all the overlap down to a minimum, you'll be right. This I might keep going with this one. So make another fold. And we just follow the numbers. Cover up number 4. And we cover up number 5. Cut another piece. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. And number 9, you don't have to fold it, you just cover it up. Okay? Alright, that's the main part of her hat. Now number 10, I want to do this coppery colour because it's coming down, it's part of the brim on her hat, so we're just going to cover up number 10. Actually, I might cut that off a bit. Number 10, and then we've got 11. They're only little folds. I'm stuck here. We've got 12 and 13. Oh. And 13 goes across this way. Oh, I've got a bit of tape on the back of that to hold those edges down. Okay, so that's the hat done. Now her skin. I'm not sure. I'm going to have a sneak peek to see what colour skin. Maybe I could use that. Maybe I could use this. Okay, now for the face here, I've got 18, 19, 18. Oh, hang on, we've got to go from 14 to 17 first. So I'm going to do, I think I might do pink, some pink clothes. Now, according to some of these folds, you may have to cut the strips wider or shorter. So just have a look at how wide your fold is, and that's how wide you'll cut your strip. Okay, so I had your fold, cut it a little bit wider there. So we're going to go do 14. This is why you need to pay attention to the numbers, because that will show you where to go next. 14, and then let's go 15, 15, 16, and I'll cover up, I'll just cover up 17 with this piece, and 17. Oops, see, don't get any sticky tape on the pattern, because you'll see that afterwards. 17. Okay, now my face part here, I was going to do in this, so I'm up to a number 18 now. Now these corner folds are just as easy. These are the ones that I made up. So what we do is we fold one corner like this, so we match one corner to the line here, hold it down, and then we fold the other one to match the other line, and that's all there is about it. So I'm just going to cut some paper off. Now I have no idea how this one's going to turn out, but we'll see. We can cut some paper off here too. And the last number here is number 19. Now there's no fold here, like I said with the, I was doing the top one up here. So we can just stick a piece of paper over that whole space because it's the last one. Make sure it fits. That's not going to fit. Make sure it fits. Right, now comes the exciting part. And that's taking it off our pattern. Okay, so sticky tape will tear your card. That's why you could use washi tape these days. I did not have washi tape back in the day. And we turn it over and look what we've got. A beautiful lady wearing a beautiful hat. So what we can do from there, because this had a little piece of hair in it, I can I should put it on the light box, but I'm just going to cut a little piece, and I should have put it in the pattern as I went along. I should have put it up in the pattern. The part of her hair. Like this. And stick it. I'm just going to put a piece of glue in there at the moment. But I should have done it when I got to... When I did this double fold, I should have sat that on top at the back. But we can put a little bit of glue in there. Pop it up where her hair would be, like this. Now another thing you can do to this pattern to bring it to life is, I'll just get rid of the pattern now off here. And some of these papers, finished with them. And I used to always keep all my little pieces of paper like we do now, because you never know when you need the tiniest little piece of it. Okay, now to bring this out, we'll make it pop, help it to pop, we can bring back our silhouette, pop it in here. And what I used to do back in the day, and can still do now, is to get some, excuse me, reaching over, get some inks, get some stamps. And there's one thing, oh, I put it up really high the other day. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, I can see it now. Excuse me, reaching over. Some finishing touches. Okay. So we can get some distress inks. Hold your silhouette down. And go around the outside. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Making a dog's breakfast of that. Oh no. What did I do to it? What did I do to you? Oops. Let's put you back in. We can disguise that. Okay, so here I'm just trying to give it some aged look, like that around it. Bring in my stamps. Oop, pop that back on. That. Pop that back up, and we've got some stamping on there. Another thing I want to do to finish this hat off, I found these in the storage bay too, which they're beautiful emu feathers, but that have been dyed, which I've had forever and ever, and I want to put one of these on there, maybe two. Do you think two or three? Now I know these are emu feathers because when we were going around Australia I collected some of them off some roadkill. So yeah, absolutely beautiful birds. Alright, so I'm going to stick these on here and make this a part of the hat feature. We could do that, or we could you could get a bling button and put it on there. That would look nice too. I'm going to just cut this and let me, because I know now where I want that to be. We can trim up our sticky tape and we can go ahead too and cover that up at the back. Highly recommend you do that. Okay, cover that up at the back. You can cover the whole piece. When I'm finished, I'll cover the whole piece. Now let me see what else. Any sort of little trims would be perfect on this. Any sort of little trims. Just looking for my template. I've got a few templates up here, and I'm just going to lay that down there. Cut that off. Put it on this side. And cut that off. Okay. So that's my tag template. Now I can also go around the outside and distress the outside of the tag. And I like torn things, so I think I might give this a torn bottom. We could also add some collage into it. We could Where's my... Excuse me for a second. I'll get some paper. Okay, we could put some collage down the side of it somewhere. Like this. Or like that, up the side. That's upside down. Along the top. However you want to do it. Might just put it there. And I like to come in and just edge that too. This sponge is a bit big. So we can dress that up. Just cut that off. Put a little bit down this side. Doesn't matter if it's upside down, does it? Like that. We can put a hole in it. Where's my... Now I'm going to put a touch bigger hole in mine. I'm going to put one of these slot holes in it, just for something different. Try and get it in the middle, like that. Just put a little bit of what's the name around it. That looks like it's been worn. Alright, what else can we do to it? We can collage a little bit of lace. That could look nice. Oops, there was 2 layers there. Just cut off what we don't need. Because that's quite white, I'm just going to just touch my sponge over it so it picks up all the pattern like that. Nice. Put some sponging back on the edges. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? It's coming along. Now, where do my feathers go? We'll decide how I'm going to do these feathers. Don't want them to be too long. I know I can cut it. I can cut it down. And I want to put something just there. Like a little bling thing, I think. Okay. Let's find something in here. Oh, look at this stuff. That stuff could go cool on something, couldn't it? We could put that along the bottom. That could look cool. just want something, here we go. I want something that looks old. So I've got this colour here. It's oh, I don't know, it's a really bland gold colour. So let's try that. Let's put our, that looks cool, doesn't it? And then I might just put a line like that where I can glue the feather down. Like that. And I think we're almost done. Do you reckon? We could put some, let's put some lace, find some lace to put on it. I like this one. This one with a hint of pink, I think, just to match in with, there's the colour I want, just to match in with the shirt here. Nice. So let's put this through here. I'll just cinch that up and then put that through there as well. Come on, put a piece of this on. Where's the end? Here it is. So I'm just going to tie some of this on, I think. Oops. There we go. And last of all, which I should have done before I put all this stuff on the back, is cut a back for it to cover it up. So when you do your own, you can do better than me. But it's still good. We can still work it. Actually, I might put that, see, I'll cut it across here. This is some cream card I got from the op shop. All this stuff. Pays to pick up all that when you see it. Really does. Alright, we'll cover the back and I'll show you what we'll do to the back. Bring it down. Oh, better tear that off there. Got a double tear now. That's alright, I'll show you what I'll do on the back. Okay, we'll tear that. Clip down, oops, got a mess everywhere now. Clip down whatever's poking out. And then we'll do the same to the back. We'll just decorate it. And I think what I'll do to the back is put some lines on it. So I'll get my line stamp, my journaling stamp. And we'll just put some journal lines on it. And that disguised that, didn't it? Right? I just thought I'd sneak this little bit in to this section of the video. This is how I've actually finished it. I got some fabric, some sparkly fabric here, and I tore little pieces of it up, put it down here, put a little piece of lace there and a couple of little tag type things, and that's how I finished it. Isn't it beautiful? I'm keen to put it in a journal now. So here's my finished tag. That's my paper folding. Well, it's a spin-off from iris folding, but that's what I did back in the day. This was my slow card making. I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to see me do more, leave a comment below. I would love to hear what you have to say. Love to see if you liked it, or you want me to see me make more patterns, because I could have the patterns available in my Etsy store if you like, for sale, just for a small price, and you could use it in your journaling. So I think that came up really beautiful. I'm really happy how that's come up. I mean, you could add words here and stuff as well, however you want to dress it up in the end. And this was all done back in the day as a card, so totally you can do this and give it away as a card. Just remember to treat this as your card front, so you would have another card folded up ready and glue that on the front, and that's what would cover up the back. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here with me. See what I make. I might get into a few more of these and see how that goes, because I've got an idea for another journal. If you're interested in my rose journal, it's still for sale in my Etsy store. The link is below and you can check that out. It's still for sale, and I would love someone special to buy that, and because a lot of love went into it. And I will catch you again real soon. So stay well, stay happy, and bye.